we got London on the trip.
Old clubs selling out of here to doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around, they don't survive my reach.
The NFL playoffs are on EA Sports, and we've got a packed house here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Coming up, we've got a matchup in the NFC, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Atlanta Falcons. To the 13-yard line and no further.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Ready, break! 70 Timberwolves, Buffalo 18!
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
On 1st down. A first carry for Tyler Algier. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 11 more yards not going around. A 1st down as well.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. Call the gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. He'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well.
Well, Charles, you look at this offense, they're the #1 seed, the Super Bowl favorite, but it's hard to avoid the topic that this is a rookie quarterback under center making his first ever postseason appearance. Any concern level there?
I think that we have some concern because, you know, rookie quarterback, that's just not the normal, right? But I think I'd be a lot more concerned if they were the 6th or 7th seed and had to go on the road and play in a hostile
feel like they have a responsibility to help carry him along as well.
Second and 1. This will be caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. John Fitzpatrick, 30 yards. And the Falcons are on the board first here in this Division Round matchup. Extra point by Cooper up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll start the drive today. He's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They can muster only a yard there. They'll be left with a 3rd down very short. Did a good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. These guys running back on the backfield. Down the sideline he goes. And down to the 16-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 53 yards.
Where's the contain there? And yes, that's a question because that was just a simple drop-off. But he hits the Jets, and all of a sudden, the sea is part in front of him. A huge result there to flip the field, and what was a fairly innocuous play call.
And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward, and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. That's caught out wide by Cooks. Call it a gain of a yard. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. What a reach for that one to kick right. It's behind him, but it's incomplete.
Defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Though they still trail, they answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it to the post for 3 points. Game on.
So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
14-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more strike opportunity last time. But where they were on the field, it gets up there. Back up a little bit. That's another expression we love to use. Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try to do it again.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He throws there, incomplete.
The great coach said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 45-yard line. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
18 runs.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line about the 1-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And we'll take it on for a Falcon touchdown. DJ Chark from 40 yards out. And the Falcons are able to widen their advantage. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And pushes the lead out to 11. Touchdown. Here's Koo to kick off. Kevontae Turpin now to return. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped to the 17. Offense here set to begin the drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there, That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
Off the play fake, Prescott. And this will be way too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Continually wanting to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Up the middle, here's Elliott.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try to keep the defense honest.
They're also just simple.
I hit a lot that way, too.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
47. 46.
Here's Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 24-yard line. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
47.
Prescott on 1st down. That's Elliott, complete. And all the way down inside the 5. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Elliott is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. On play action, Prescott. This is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Luke Schoonmaker from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys have cut it back within a score.
This is where, as a tight end, you've got to really sell that this is a run. They're going to fake the give, hope the linebackers bite, and here they do just enough. That split second, that's all it takes for that tight end to leak out into the end zone. Touchdown.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now Mike McCarthy saying, let's go for 2. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. First down, they'll start with Algier.
And not much
to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Third catch in this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
And he is not going to go anywhere. We're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning.
At the 36-yard line.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll look to throw here. Ball incomplete. He finds Shea. And he'll be taken down before he runs it past the 50. It's a gain of 16. First down, Falcons.
So many times that we've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks. We have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. They'll set up to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. And John's got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back. But it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. But he will be ruled out of bounds, so this will go only as incomplete. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys. Still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game. You figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
And you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Lance trying to urge his offense to go quickly. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Clark Phillips has got it. And this would have been returned to right at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he'll let this one go deep for Chuck. And this is dropped. And it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He'll let this go for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Again, a good friend in football always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. He's caught the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
Younghoe Koo on for the field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never aimed at. High fives for that as that drive ends in 3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Throws caught by Schoonmaker. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
Final play of the half, Prescott. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've got upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. This is Turpin. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest, but now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now, because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Calais Campbell on the stop.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this day, has got to be priority one.
On second down, it's Vaughn. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. And quickly, they get to the line. Lance now to throw. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this will be quick by move. Texas just a few yards shy of the red zone before going in. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. First carry here for Robinson. A great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15. And they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Algier going to... He lost the football. It's loose. And one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
Second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route,
and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Field goal. A 31-yard attempt.
Koo knocks this one through the post. The turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin the second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker. Get things kick-started. And now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They go to Elliott again. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the counter, Elliott. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. They'll try to throw that. Prescott. And that is intercepted. Or was it? What does say no? No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
I think when they get back in the huddle, the question will be, why did you throw that one? The coverage was incredible all over him. The only thing he didn't do after he caught the ball as a defender was get his feet in bounds. That should have been a turnover.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Well, he tries to force it out, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And the Falcons are going to get
chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done. I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
On second, here's Algier. Up past the 25 to the 26. A gain of 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Back to throw here. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. That's what he caught the shot. It's a great play there for 51 yards.
Boy, this has just been an offensive quarter. It's simply been one big play after another, and add this one on to the list. When you find out more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Brought down at the 20. Second and 7 from the 20. They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
And this was a little bit of the knock on him coming out of college. Sometimes the concentration could wander a bit. This should have been a big play, but somehow he's not able to corral it.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Back to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. Off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
That was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate that was just incomplete.
Koo knocks this one through the post. Even further. Second field goal in his third quarter, his 3rd of the game so far.
He's been a important part of the offense, that's for sure, and they may need him again before this one's said and done. Sounded treated like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter. Leave him alone and let him focus.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Second down in the yard. Lance going to keep it on the draw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
First down, Dallas.
On first down, Lance.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Hey, 47. We're going to 54. Why is? Here we go 47. Here we go 46. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. The Cowboys on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Prescott. Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute ball. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. Shoves him away. Fights loose. And he's out of bounds. They're going to take this one up to the 35. Mike McCarthy took the gamble. Didn't pay off. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Steps away to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And Sharp calls it in. He's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A first down there and a pick up the 25. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. With that matchup, the adjustment that was made, you have a blazing guy. He won that back.
The closing speed is the key. When you have a guy that fast and he can close at the end of a play and knock it away, that's a big deal. And we just saw him do it right there.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real.
So important as they widen their lead in this 4th quarter.
Help me out with the math here. Make sure I'm on point, because the way I see it, the other guys still need 2 touchdowns, but in addition, a 2-point conversion. So this is all about them.
Now a hit and a loose football. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. Well, they were going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. And careless with the football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10 from the 22.
18 rattle. Warrior 70. Dragon 60. Mustang 19. 7 Pirates. Ready?
They'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Falcons! John Mooney, 22-yard touchdown. And the Falcons are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this fourth-quarter lead. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Another extra point opportunity here. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Touchdown. Here's Koo to kick off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Offense here set to begin the drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Shotgun now for Lance. It's caught left side by Cooks. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But they trim that lead down to just 2 scores. That's still
looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of that turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel and dime, all sorts of inside defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Completion here as they fail to connect on third.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that was certainly lending some positive questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should have attended a press conference see what he had to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier. He wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They knew this would be tough. On the road, divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this fourth quarter. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54.
Now Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And the defense loses it. It's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Kevontae Turpin, 69 yards. And the Cowboys are able to cut into that deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense and make sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And a good job here by the Falcons, their hands team, able to recover it. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
And he'll get it inside the 35.
I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time on the clock.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. They'll try the left side. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. Taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
A 57-yard attempt.
And this is good. From 57 yards out. Runs away right there. That will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they've had that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas
pass unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against
a first down throw for Prescott. Diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Calling on first down, but this one lines up to be incomplete.
One thing you have to see out of the rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. And this is caught by Martavis Bryant. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 31-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Throwing left sideline complete. It's Ferguson. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Kill.
To the air again, Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jake Ferguson, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Aubrey now for the PAT. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score Falcons 39, Cowboys 25.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. This to make it a 3-score game late. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
looks like he'll throw here. Open man right side is short. He goes diving to get as much as he can, following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end. A big connection on that one. 46 yards.
Do this. On the ready.
Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
No. Ready.
Robinson.
And he is going to be stopped here at the line of scrimmage. And time is going to expire in this football game. And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough